Amber Lay. I'm sports editor of WAJ magazine. I'm here with special guest Tobias today. Say hi. Say
What
up.
is good, squad? Thank you for having me. I appreciate you.
Of course.
Let me just squeeze a little bit of lime into my Paloma with
What is
mezcal.
What is it that you have me drinking?
So I ordered us a Paloma, but a typical Paloma has tequila in it. I substitute that with one of my favorite liquors, mezcal.
What's that?
So mezcal, essentially, it's very similar. Cheers.
Okay. Oh my God.
I told you, get that bite. It's to make it very simple for you. It is essentially like a tequila with a smoky aftertaste.
Okay. Yeah, it does taste.
Right?
It does taste smoky.
I love it. I love it.
Okay, so we're gonna start off with how we met.
Cool.
I had just gotten a sports editor position not too long ago, and I was looking up events in Jersey to attend.
Right.
And yours was one of the first one that came up, the Take Flight fundraiser with the New York Jets and Alberto's Angels. And then before we even went to the event, I had invited you to dinner movie with DJ Sus1.
Yep.
You showed up. You had a great time.
That was lit,
Super
bro.
lit. Was taking pictures with Ja Rule.
Oh my God. Remy Ma was there.
Remy Ma.
I'm sitting here, not even knowing what to expect, right? I brought my boy Carl Robertson from the UFC, and I was like, yo, I don't know how this is gonna be, but let's just go. Because he was like, DJ Sus. Wait a minute, I know that name. And I was like, I feel you. And we looked him up. Damn, like, who is this Amber girl now? All right, let's go talk to her. We show up. First thing you do is, all right, come over here. Yeah, we're gonna put you for the red carpet. Get ready real quick. And I'm like, Carl, red carpet, bro. and then right after that, Ja Rule, Remy Ma, like squad was out. And I was just like, yo, this is awesome.
Yes.
No, I really appreciate you inviting me to that.
I appreciate you for coming. You definitely had everybody lit. The whole South Jersey crew was in the building. Shout out to DJ Chris Castillo as well, big bro, who helped me with the event.
Yep.
It's an amazing job with security, and
I love Chris.
People love him too. That's really
Yep.
that's my bro. So let's get started with how did you get into this?
Like Tobias Eats?
Yeah, like what were you doing before that?
So, it's weird. So, I went to Johnson & Wales, right? It's a big culinary school. I didn't go for culinary. I actually went for like marketing and advertising. Now, coming back after that to Jersey, because I like Rhode Island, but it's like I'm a Jersey.
Right.
Come back, can't get a job in the field that I want. So I'm like, all right, word, I'm going to start landscaping. Because I'm going to make more money doing that, than anything else. And then the pandemic hits, right? And I had just left landscaping to start working on interior designs for kitchens.
Right.
We're talking $40,000-$50,000 deals for a Sub-Zero Wolf range and built-in refrigerator, right? And so, but if we're not shipping, I'm not making money, so I'm back to square one again.
Right.
Damn. At the same time, all my boys, all my homies, they're losing their restaurants. They just graduated. They're trying to start up. COVID hit them.
That was a rough time.
Sweet. You know what I mean? So I come up with the concept of Tobias Eats because I was always in the video. I was very familiar for being in front of the camera. I commentated for TMZ for a little bit. So that was always fun. So I just kind of came up with the idea. So I would take the camera with me, and I would either have my girl or one of my boys just be like, "Yo, hold the camera real quick," and I would just film it. And then across social media, I kind of started getting a little bit more of a following as we went, and then I got to deal with Apple TV.
Yes.
And that was huge. That was a breakthrough because I must have filmed like 40 or 50 episodes before they were always like, nah, whack. Out, garbage. And I'm sitting here the last time, I'm like, dude, what do I got to do? You keep meeting with me. I'm driving an hour and a half every single time to meet with you.
Right.
And you're not giving me anything.
Right.
Like, what do I got to do? He sees my tattoo. We're in the same fraternity. So he closes the door and he says to me in my fraternity language what he's supposed to say, and I answer him the correct way. And he says, all right, this is what we got to do. gives me the criteria, what to do, what it exactly, 22 minutes long, how it has to go, pacing, etc., etc. This is more importantly, as great as you are, no one knows you, so no one really cares. I was like, bro, why didn't you tell me that earlier? I know people.
Right.
I know people. So I had some of my boys just, come on the show with me. We had Frankie Edgar come on, from UFC. I had Corey Anderson, who right now is about to be the heavyweight champ of Bellator. I've had people just from all NFL players, UFC fighters, celebrities. I'm doing stuff with Mike the Situation,
Right.
doing stuff with all those guys, all great people. I filmed the first season. I handed it in essentially almost like a homework assignment, and they reviewed it, gave me a call, and said, "All right, well, when do you want to start?" And I was like, "What do you mean start?" He goes, "Yeah, we got to premiere it. There's a whole thing to do. I was like, "So I'm in. You're in. Just what do you got to do?" I was like, "I'll call you back." I was like, "Let's go." I got blacked out then.
Of course, that's some freaking shit. So, with that being said and done, how did you get the title of food guru?
I got to give that to my boy. It's funny. I got to give that to my boy Jimmy G. He hosts. He had his own night show called Jimmy G at Night, like that. Sorry for messing it up. But it's on 94.3 The Point.
Okay. Oh.
Solid. So I had met him, and he loved my stuff, and he literally just wrote a whole article on me, and it was the Jersey Shore food guru. I put it out there, and it trended. That was like one of the first articles where people were like, "Yo, sending it to me, like texting it to me," and I was like, "All right, I'll take it." Inside, I'm like gassed. You know what I mean? I'm like, "Yo, this is lit." So I mean, got to give it to 94.3 The Point for that one for sure.
So okay, so as long as I've known you, right? Since we've been friends, a couple months now, you always have a bottle in your hand. What is this Jersey
Right here.
Jungle Juice?
Right here, look at that.
Mind you, they were trying to get me to drink that on Sunday. Alberto was trying to get me to drink that on Sunday. And I'm like, what's in it? And he started naming all these different. I was like, no. I gotta work. I gotta make sure Jonathan's good. Like, I can't do that right now. So I was just sipping on my mimosas. But what is Jersey Jungle Juice?
So I can't say what's in it, but I'll tell you it's fire.
Right.
Jersey Jungle Juice essentially is it's a drink kind of like jungle juice. I was in a fraternity. If you make jungle juice, it's just like a concoction of stuff. The owner, Tim, is really good friends with me. We've partnered up on so many great events. One of my biggest sponsors, one of my biggest supporters in general, and easily we've just taken over the shore, some of the craziest parties we've thrown, everything from, he's now in Tiki Monday, Jenks,
Right.
You know what I mean? Those are the crazy ones. We just did Harrah's After Dark, in Atlantic City. It was just it's just awesome. And what's awesome is that, it's an alcoholic beverage and it's great and everybody loves it, but the guy behind it really cares about his product.
Yes, he does.
And he really cares about everything he's doing. I mean, he physically makes less money to make premium ingredients in Jersey Jungle Juice. So you don't get headaches. It's fire stuff. I mean, I wouldn't endorse it if I didn't like it.
Right, 100%. Because you were like, does it always come in that big ass Gatorade tub?
No. It comes in. So you're talking about Asbury House. They have the Playerade. It's a giant Gatorade tub of Jersey Jungle Juice and a whole bunch of other concoctions. But no, you can get it at any Circus. You can get it at Max Liquors, like all across the shore. If you go to jerseyjungle.com, I'm pretty sure he's a locator. Just type it in. Boom. There's shooters, regular bottles, handles, whatever you want.
So, being that I found out about you through the Take Flight fundraiser with the Jets, how did you, Tobias Eats and Alberto's Angels, how did you guys end up collaborating to do such amazing things for the community through sports?
So, I'm going to go on camera saying, first of all, with the cool lifestyle we get to live and the cool things that we get to do, I personally believe if you're not reaching out or helping someone or trying to do something to give back, like, don't DM me, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Alberto, so I was working out at a gym in Tinton Falls. And when I met Alberto, he actually had already followed me on Instagram. That sounds weird. So he didn't follow me into the gym, but he was working out, and he saw me.
Right.
And he goes, yo, like what's up? And I'm like, hey, bro, I'm about to finish up. Give me like 2 more sets.
Right.
And he goes, okay. And then comes back after the sets are done.
Sweet.
He's awesome.
Such a sweetheart.
And goes, and I'm like, all right, cool, you ready to go? He goes, no, you're Tobias, right? And I'm like, yeah, what's up? He goes, you're Tobias Eats. And I'm like, yeah, what's good, man?
Right.
He goes, dude, I've been following your stuff from the food trucks to the fall festival. I really would love to pitch an idea to you, and I think you can help me out, and we can work on it. And I had already been looking into doing a lot of charity work. I've done Special Olympics since I was in high school all the way through college. When I was in a fraternity and president of my fraternity, I made it a very big deal that if you're going to be doing anything, partying, go crazy, go ahead, do your thing.
Right.
But you need to go do the Special Olympics.
Yes. Of course.
You know what I mean? Or else you're not going to the party. It's just very simple.
Real quick.
Yeah.
Who's your fraternity?
My fraternity is Phi Sigma Kappa.
Okay. Because I'm like, you can say the fraternity
PSK.
doesn't. Okay.
PSK, yep.
And, okay, so with that, what events have you and Alberto done together? Because I've only
We've
been
done a
on
number. So he actually has one coming up. It's a walk up in North Jersey.
Yes.
It's a 5K run. And all of it goes to the Valerie Fund. The first thing where I actually kind of just came was in Long Branch at Jack's Gold Mine. He had everyone who came in saying Alberto's Angels, a percentage of it was donated to the Valerie Fund. And the Valerie Fund, that all goes to children's blood disorders, things like that, children's cancer, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And Alberto's actually a survivor.
Yes, yes.
So when he was telling me all this, I was like, listen, working with charities and everything, that's a whole full-time job. So I love doing what I want to do, and then he kind of takes care of that.
Yes.
So I make the intros. The Jets hit me up. They wanted to do an event. And I go, Alberto, yo, let's make this a charity event. We didn't think about what event we wanted to do. I was like, want to make it a charity event.
Yes.
I put him into the group text, and it was done.
And you moved forward from there. It was really a fantastic event.
Yeah.
That green room, oh my
Yep. We're going to be
God.
working with the Devils next. So
Yes,
we're working
I've
with the
heard.
Convention Center. That's going to be sick.
Very proud.
So some more stuff's coming up.
Very, very proud. So, this is a little off topic.
Okay.
You did music and production at one point.
yeah.
Are you still doing that? Let's talk about it.
So, when I was younger, when I said,
Gotta catch up.
that's how I got there, right? I'm getting low. When I was younger, I toured on the Royal Caribbean Cruise Line. I toured with Jeremiah, Florida. I opened up for them when I was really young. Because that's how I kind of got my intro to TMZ when I was commentating, because they knew me from the music stuff. And I loved it. I was just younger. I didn't really know what I was doing.
Right.
So now, kind of doing the Tobias Eats thing, I learned a lot from when I was younger doing the other stuff. I love the music game, but it's just so tough. I feel like everyone's like no one wants to help you out. Like everyone's like being like so like there's like no one hates me. I'm not trying to DJ. I'm not trying to get the gig to sing with you.
Right.
I'm not doing anything, bro. I'm eating food. You're welcome to eat me. Let's talk about you. Like, you
Right.
can't hate on that. I love the music thing when I was younger. We had a couple of different singles and everything. I had worked with. I was signed with Sony, the Orchard.
Yeah.
So Sony Music was really cool. I mean, it was awesome.
Yeah.
It was awesome. It was just I wanted to do other stuff. Moving forward now, I am working on some music stuff. That's gonna be cool. It's a lot more for fun now, but I don't know. I'm trying to Justin Timberlake. You know what I mean? Do a little bit of everything.
Yeah, listen, I get it. Be a jack of all trades.
Hell
It's
yeah.
always the
Anybody
best
wants
way
me to be in a
go.
movie? I'm out.
You
I
know
could be in the
what I'm
Avengers.
saying? Do that. Okay, so what was your favorite moment while you were in the music industry?
I think it was touring on the road. It was so cool. It was freedom.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? All my boys would come with me. So it was like, that's when I was a fraternity. So we had a fraternity sorority crew of like 20 people. With
A lot of people.
with
That's a lot of
everybody was next to each other. Everybody's next to each other. And we're just going wild. At this time I had just turned 21, 22.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm sitting here
You're
going
just-
crazy. And it was just because of the experience. Now this is why I kind of got out of it because I wasn't making as much money as I should have. I didn't work it the right way because I didn't have anybody to figure that out for me. So I'm sitting here 21 like, oh, this is awesome. I'm just getting a whole bunch of free stuff. Nah, I could have just been like, I want the free stuff plus you're going to pay me. But I just never said that.
Now,
So.
In our day and age now, excuse me, we get paid to promote different brands. We get a cut of it. And it's such an amazing thing. How far social media has gone since we were fucking 21 years old.
It is incredible. It is incredible. I used to hate social media. I never even liked social media at first, right? I still don't really think that we're supposed to know what we're doing at all times.
Right.
But I respect the power of it. Once you get that, you learn how to use it. I mean, you were there on Sunday.
Yes,
at at the first Asbury Ale House throwdown kickoff Sunday football. I mean, everyone was in the building. We had Roger Matthews came in randomly, because he knew I was there. He calls me up, goes, "Yo, I need a table." I'm like, "Come in here." Joey Janela, Sammy Sweetheart was there. You know what I mean? It was a lot of good people. She was so nice, so nice. And obviously, we had to bring our Super Bowl champ boy. He's so cool. He's so cool. He was wobbling around a little bit, but he was killing it.
I was thinking about him all night. He's just like, stop it. How do you say that?
Listen, man, he gave me some good advice. So I really, the short time I spent with him, mad cool person. Because you meet people in this industry, and sometimes they're like, I'm like, all right, I'm good.
And you know what? When he had first came around to my dinner movie event, a lot of people, first of all, was like, "Who's that?" One, is he your boyfriend? I was like, no. Two, is he a model? I was like, you really need to put some respect on that man's name.
That's what they asked you.
That's
your
the
man?
first thing they asked me. I'm like, no. But people like that, you don't really come across people that are so genuine and so humble.
Yeah.
And who takes out, he does a lot of stuff with the kids. Like his camps, it's all about the kids. He does Read Across America in his own way. And it's such like a beautiful thing to see, like how you do with the charities for the Valerie Fund and all the other stuff. So we had a great time. Service was great. Asbury House was great.
Yep.
That NFL robot, a little scary at first. I
one that was twerking?
Yeah, I had moved out the aisle because I didn't want him to fall. Because of all the and me and Joey both moved at the same time. We're just like, just out the way.
Well, come on, how lit
That was lit.
was having the NFL
That
robot?
was lit.
I mean, he was big as it.
The person in there, how tall is he?
Has to be like, I don't really know. It has to be 8, 9 feet tall.
No. I was like,
9 feet tall, definitely.
Huge. Okay, now that we're talking about Asbury House.
Yep.
Moving forward, what has been your favorite moment of your food guru career? I know you have a lot of moments. So give me like the top 2.
I would say the first one would have to be. Let me go second and then first.
Sure.
Second would have to be. It's not a moment. I have a moment that would be my top tier, but the second, I guess, is more of an experience. It's the fact that I get to meet all these cool people. I grew up watching the New York Giants. Absolutely sad. Now being able to just kick it with some of the boys on the squad is just legendary. You know what I mean? It's a great experience. On top of the fact that they're great people and we've become such good friends.
Right.
I was just with Nick Gates and my boy Nick Schaff. And they just came to support me in Atlantic City. They knew they had an event coming. They killed it, and they came and supported. So for me to have somebody from the Giants come and hang out with me because he likes what I do, that's a crazy cool thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That goes for anything. Roger coming in. Frankie Edgar when he pops up, stuff like that. So even Situation when he was at Headliner, he's like, "Yo, it's nice, come up here," and I was like, "Yo." I'm going up there. I'm going to go up there. Trust me, that's all you had to say.
So, what's the number one moment for you?
The number one moment was when I got to go to Las Vegas to talk to the crew of Hell's Kitchen. So the Black Jackets of Hell's Kitchen where essentially, I don't know if you watch the show. They're like the last 5 contestants on the show. They're the top tier guys.
Oh shit.
They're the top tier guys out of whoa.
How you doing, guys?
That was quick.
Hi.
It's a cucumber
Oh, I
cocktail.
got a ketchup.
Oh wow.
Saint Germain, kettle cucumber, lemon juice.
Saint Germain,
Say that
kettle
again.
cucumber.
Kettle cucumber, Saint Germain. Lemon juice, fresh lemon juice.
Oh.
Just top the club soda.
So is that the kettle botanical series, right?
Yes.
Oh man, salud.
Salud.
Appreciate you.
Thank you so much. I like this one. That one was way too strong for me. I was struggling.
That mezcal,
I was struggling.
You should have gave it to me. I would have drank it.
He took it.
You can bring it back. Oh, he's bringing it back. You can bring it back. We don't let mezcal go to waste.
Thank you so much.
Cheers, people. So yeah, no, so I get hit up. I'm on Twitter, right? And I'm tweeting Chef Drew Aaron.
Yes.
He's on the show. Like I'm watching the show, and I'm like, yo, I'm gonna tweet this guy, whatever, during the episode. And I tweet at him, and he tweets at me back, and I'm like, yo, like his pants like fall down or something crazy stuff was happening. And it was funny as hell. So I just and we started talking back and forth, and then we were like, yo, why don't we schedule a time next week when the episode, right before the episode's about to air, and let's do an IG live. You know, let's do an IG live, and we'll talk and we'll just like see who sees it.
Right.
And as soon as we do that, boom, Screen Rant puts out an article on us. So Screen Rant throws Tobias Eats and Drew Aaron from Hell's Kitchen do da 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 da. They talk about this, and blah blah blah. And I was like, yo, this is like powerful.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I start talking to some of the other guys. He introduces me to some of the other chefs, and I do one IG live after the other. Got enough attention that we ended up getting able to fly to Vegas for the last 5 people and interview them live.
That. You know how it is.
Hey.
You believe in alignment, obviously. You
Yeah,
believe in alignment
yeah.
in the universe. So one of Sus's favorite news sources and movies, so it's just like, you gotta check Screen Rant, you gotta check this and that. And Screen Rant is actually one of my favorite movie publications as well.
Yep.
This is probably gonna be my last question for you. How does it feel to be on the cover of We Are Jersey magazine?
Oh, I am pumped. Like, you know, when that comes out, I'm getting it framed.
As you should.
Like, I'm excited. You had some really cool people in the past already that you showed me. I mean, I'm excited. I mean, every day is a new step. I just try to keep killing it, keep sending it, have a great time with people, be humble, and just keep working.
And of course, I appreciate you and all that you do. Now, we're going to show you a little bit of what the food guru does. So,
Oh.
head chef, come on over.
Oh, what?
It's your girl, Amber Leg, sports editor of WAJ magazine with my boy Tobias Eats. Look him up on Apple TV.
Yeah.
All the social medias below.
Yes, sir.
Follow. Check it out. I love y'all. Have a good one. Mwah.
Y'all know the vibes. I'm going to stay rocking with this lobster over here.
We are Jersey. We are Jersey. We are Jersey. We are Jersey.